Hey everyone, it's Funny McPuddy here. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the cube. So before I get into the cube, I need to tell you the storyline of the whole of Fortnite. And it's pretty big, so I'm going to have to put this video into two parts. This is part 1. So, the start of Fortnite was Season 1, then Season 2, and Season 3. They were all pretty peaceful, until one thing was noticed in the sky during Season 3. This is where the storyline starts. So, as you can see on screen right now, this is the meteorite that was spotted in the sky during Season 3. And there were speculations that it was going to hit Tilted Towers. There were a lot of telescopes pointed towards Tilted Towers and the meteor. So, everyone thought that's where it was going to hit. But Season 4 rolls around, and it didn't hit Tilted Towers, but it hit the very unpopular place, Dusty Depot. And in its place, a new point of interest. The first time Epic Games showed their true potential. Dusty Divot. This is a game changer. And in the centre of it all, the meteorite. The thing in the sky crashed down into the centre of the crater. Its purpose was still unknown. Maybe something was inside it. We had no idea until near to the end. Now, I'm not going to skip straight to the end, because there were other things happening at that time, like these government cars showed up, and we had no idea what they were doing. Also, the hot rocks from Dusty Divot were being transported from crater sites and Dusty Divot itself to the evil villain base. What was going on? Nobody knew. And then, the crater hatched. Week 7, the crater hatched. Now, the picture on screen right now is the loading screen for Week 7, and you could only get this through the Battle Pass. This is the blockbuster skin, the Visitor, hatching out of the egg. Now, nobody knew what the Visitor's job was until you found the secret loading screen for Week 8. Now, this is the loading screen on screen right now, and it was a huge giveaway to the event that was going to happen within the next few days. This was the rocket launch. what was in the sky now but a massive crack. Now, throughout the last weeks of the season, things started to appear, and things disappeared through rifts in time. Now, there was an anchor, skeleton bones, a stagecoach, and Durburger sadly left us. Tomato Head sadly left us, and the nom sign nobody cares about, but that's still left. And this was the start of Season 5. Nobody knew what was going to happen. We were all scratching our heads. What was Season 5 going to be about? And on the last 3 days of Season 4, we had these promotions for Season 5. In the news section, on the third last day, there was a Japanese Katsune mask, which we now know to be Drift's mask. Nobody knew why it was there, and it had a crack through its eye. Now, this was an occurring theme now, seems as the penultimate day had some sort of axe with a crack, and then the final day showing the art for Season 5 itself, and there was a constant crack theme, and this is what got us interested. Right, let's actually get into Season 5 now. I've already kind of done it, so go back to the Allier Dances video, and you'll see a Season 5 starter overview. That was back when Season 5 first started, so go back then and you'll find stuff on Season 5. Let's actually get into the middle of Season 5 when things started to actually happen. Right, okay, so we're week 7 in Season 5, and it's a normal time, until... BAM! Tomato Temple! Where the hell did that come from? What? So, now we have this massive temple thing. Cool, huh? But not really, because then we start to see some weird things happen to the crack. Clearly it used most of its energy to produce Tomato Temple, but it's using its final energy to strike down beams of lightning. Finally, we're actually on the topic of today. Yeah, lightning strikes in this one particular spot in the desert area. Now, where you see this cube standing was its first location. Now, in the leaked files, there was something about the cube ending up in a lake. People speculated it was going to be this lake, directed by the red arrow, but then it just went straight past. People suspected it might be Salty Springs, as the rift was right above it. But no, people suspected that it was not going to go to a lake, and the Fortnite files were wrong. They weren't wrong, it just took about 2 weeks to get to Loot Lake. This is the path it took. It went all the way to Fatal, then over across the river to Greasy, back across the river to kind of near Salty Springs, then up near Retail Row, in the middle of Wailing Woods, near Lazy Links, to Pleasant Park, all the way through Tilted Towers. Had to destroy the new building for some reason, don't know why, and then finally, only a few days ago, it reached Loot Lake and fell in. So now Loot Lake is a giant bouncy house, and you will see some photos that I've taken from replay. This is me. I have the beef boss, by the way. And yeah, this is the cube melting into Loot Lake, and I find it strange, but apparently people are also seeing some things underneath Loot Lake. Until then, goodbye.